And after you leave a like, remember to smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet. And remember to hit the notification bell so every time I post a video, you can know right away. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. What's up, my YouTube friends, viewers, subscribers, everybody? Welcome back to another banger video. You guys already know what time it is. It's time to be motivated. Yo, take no days off. Now, when I say this, I know you're like, oh, but I can't work 7 days a week, or I can't. No. Listen to me. If you want to be an asset to the world, which means you want to be in the entertainment industry, whether dancing, singing, content creator, whatever it is that you want to do. Of course, you have to work a regular job before you get into whatever you want to do. You have to work a regular job. That's where you get paid and you get the money to invest into putting yourself where you are trying to be. Because let me tell you something. Me, I look at 9 to 5s like stepping stone. So it's all about you work there for I would say extended period of time to get some money and get your life together and put you where you want to be. So if you want to be a singer, if you're not one of those big rappers, it costs to go to the studio. Where are you going to get the money from? Mom? Dad? You think your parents are going to waste their money to give you just so you can go down to the studio knowing full well you're not going to be paid as yet? Come on. So you got to work Monday to Friday. You work for somebody else. What about Saturdays and Sunday when you get off from that job? That's the time you should use to work on yourself. Never go to work for somebody else for 8 to 12 hours in the day that you come home, you're so tired that you can't work on yourself. Never do that. That's why you end up working a 9 to 5 until you're 60, if not 70. I've seen a lot of like old people that at least 60 years old working in a 9 to 5. Like if you're passionate about it, then that's fine. Well, if you're passionate about it, you should have your own store, not working for somebody else at 60. But that's not the point. If you want to be in the entertainment industry, you can't take no days off, because in this world, you have to be consistent, and social media is there. You have to keep on being consistent, keep on making videos, keep on promoting yourself. So you're telling me you get up and you go to work every day, that you're so tired that when you get your day off, you can't even do nothing? That's what you're telling me? Bro, take no days off. You can't take days off. You have to work for somebody else. That's for funding. Look at it as if you're using that place you work to put you where you're trying to be. Never you work for somebody else and beat yourself up. Let me tell you something. Every day, never beat yourself out where you have like literally no strength when you get home, where as soon as you come home, you bust through the door, you go straight to your bed and you throw yourself down in the bed. You have no time to shower. You have no time to eat nothing because you're so drained. Nah, no. Never do that for another company. You should be doing that for your company because you're the boss. That's when you need to do that, when you have arrived. How are you working? If you let me differentiate this. If you're a regular guy and all you want to do is work for everybody else your whole life, then this may not be for you. You can feel free to listen, but this video is not made for you. You want to be a regular guy? Go. I'm talking to the people that like want to go above and beyond being regular. They don't want to work a 9 to 5 in their 30s. They want to be on the yacht. Those are the people I'm talking about. I'm not talking about some people that drive like some low class car. You want to drive a Lamborghini, Bugatti, Tesla. They want to drive those high class car. Those cars cost some money. Now how are you gonna get it? Working a 9 to 5 for somebody else where they pay you $10 an hour, and you work four hours a day for 3 days a week, 6 days every 2 weeks. You get $250 for your pay, $500 a month. You think that's gonna get you the lifestyle you want? Every lifestyle you want in life costs. If you want to be a model, before you get paid to be a model, you have to go shopping and get stuff just so people can see you. You have to put yourself out there before you are recognized or acknowledged. Nobody cares about who you are. It's all dependent on how you present yourself. But before you get paid, you're gonna need some money. And that's where your 9 to 5 job comes from. You focus on whatever you're doing while doing your 9 to 5 job. If you work 5 day, if you work 4 days, sorry. If you work 5 day a week, you got 2 days off. Oh, I have to do grocery shopping. I have to do my laundry. So you have literally no time to work on yourself. That's what you're telling me. That you work Monday to Friday. You're so drained that even when you come home from work, you don't have 30% of your energy remaining to do something to put yourself one step ahead. Then when you get your 2 days off, you have to do everything else but working on yourself. That's what you're telling me. Bro, never work for somebody else and drain yourself and break your back. And don't do that for yourself. The best thing to do, you go to work, you work for somebody else, you do exactly what you get paid to do. That way when you come home, you still got a little bit of energy left. So if you're a singer, a dancer, or whatever, you have enough strength to work on yourself when you get home. And then when you get your days off, that's when you need to go hard. Because you want to be consistent in whatever you're doing. I almost about to say content creator because I like using myself as an example. So you can't be, let me tell you something. You can't post every day if you're not making one video a day, if not two. So if you want to be consistent on YouTube and you want to post one time a day, every day, for one whole month, it's like 30 days in a month, sometimes 31. So how are you going to post 31 times within a month? You have to be making more if you want to post every day. So it's either you're going to make 2 a day or 1 a day. But if you make 1 every day, you're going to be drained. You have to make yourself ahead. Take no days off. Every second you get, that's the time you need to work on yourself. Don't worry about what nobody is doing. If all your friends want to go to party and you have a big dream, you focus on your big dream. Don't let nobody lead you astray. Because some people can look at you and see the potential. And maybe you can't see your own potential. And then they're trying to steer you away from it before you even get a glimpse of what you can do. So in my opinion, take no days off. Whatever it is that you're doing, keep pushing forward. If you're working 9 to 5, that's good. It's good to work a 9 to 5. That's a start. That's a stepping stone to put you where you're trying to go. Because you need some money in your pocket to present yourself in the type of lifestyle that you want. That's where your 9 to 5 come from. I'm not saying you need to go there to your 9 to 5 job and work there for 10 years or 15 years and waste all your life there. That's not what I'm saying. So it's okay to have a 9 to 5. But if you want to go above and beyond, you can't take days off. You can't be laying in your bed for the whole day on your day off, bench watching something. You need a schedule. You wake up, you go to work whenever you go to work. On your days off, you need a schedule. What you do everything by a certain time to keep yourself up. So let's say if you're a content creator like me and you work 5 days a week. When you wake up, if you wake up early, you get to do your laundry, you do your grocery shopping, you do everything. And then you have the whole day to make videos. Or you have the whole day to voice a song, make an instrumental, or dance. You have the whole day to do it. Because what I noticed is this 9 to 5 industry was made to steal dreams. Sorry, I was about to say capture dreams, but no. Steal dreams. This 9 to 5, I feel like it's designed to, if you're not mentally strong, you will work a 9 to 5 for an extended period of time, even longer than what you expected. Because you're going to be so tired every day that even on your day off, you can't work on yourself. So if you're not strong enough, you will end up working a 9 to 5 until you're retired, basically. And then when you're 60, what are you going to tell your grandkids? Oh, I always wanted to become a singer. You're 60 years old. Why didn't you have the time to do it? Because you're busy going into your 9 to 5 and you're busy laying down watching TV all day? That's your excuse to tell your grandkids? Come on, man. You can't take days off. The only way you take a day off is when you have arrived and it's time to celebrate. You do it big. You get those $4,000 champagne. You drive your $500,000 car on your 2 point something million dollar yacht, and you have a big party on there. That's when you take a day off. And also, if you're a vlogger, it won't be no day off because you'll be vlogging your whole day, your achievements, which in return, you're going to get some money back. If that makes sense. You can't take days off if you want to go above and beyond. Whatever it is that you want to do in life, like if you want to be a lawyer or a doctor or you want to do something pertaining to the 9 to 5 industry, then that's fine. If that's your passion, then you don't have to, you can break your back all you want. Because what I've noticed is, like, even doctors, nurses, soldiers, police officers, if that's their passion, then technically they have arrived. So they can kick their feet up on their days off, bench watch something, look around, eat, come back, lay down all over again. That's them. But if you want to be something and you are not that thing as yet, and you're working a 9 to 5 and you want to put yourself there, can't take days off. Now it's not the time to take days off. It's time to work. So you want to live a certain lifestyle, but you don't want to put in the work to get it? Then how are you going to get it? That's like saying, I want to own a house, but I don't want to pay for it. I want to buy a car, but I don't want to pay for it. I want to wear a $2,000 shoes, $900 pants, and a $400 shirt, but I don't want to pay for it. Then how are you going to get it? The only way you're going to get it is if, although that ain't going to be appropriate to put on YouTube, but, but that's the only way. You're either going to belittle yourself or put yourself somewhere and get a lot of stuff happen to yourself, especially for a woman. That's the only way. But if you really want to go above and beyond, trust me, you can take days off. Especially if you're just starting out. If you're just starting out, you're going to have to go harder. And then as time go by, you can sort of narrow it down once you build up an audience for people to watch you. How are you just starting out and you're already taking days off? So you're taking days off even before you started? That's like saying you're going to get a 9 to 5 job, but it's your day off. So you have a lot of day off so you don't work. And you're wasting your time and you're wasting your life away because you want to be everything, but you don't want to put in the work to get it? Come on, man. You can't take days off. You work for somebody else? That's fine. That's okay. You need funding to put you where you're trying to go. That is what I understand. You need funding, so you have to work. I know, oh, but I work this hours and I work that. Oh, you get 2 days off. Don't tell me no excuse. You get 2 days off. You have more than enough time to do something. If you want to be a content creator, it doesn't take more than 1 hour to make a video. And if you have the whole day off, you have a lot of time to make videos. 2, 3 for the whole day. For 2 days, that's 6 videos you have time to make. But you have to want it and you have to be down hard in order to get it. And then when you come from work, you have enough time to do stuff, whether you dance or sing. Come on. Don't tell me no nonsense. Well, I work this day and I don't care about where you work. You get days off. When you get your days off, that's when you work on yourself. And let me say it again because I think you guys already forgot because I'm saying a lot of stuff. Never work for somebody else for 8 to 12 hours in the day and come home and you're so tired you can't work on yourself. That will put you absolutely nowhere. You're not trying to work for this company for most of your life and throw your dream to the side. No. Nope, I don't believe in that. That's where you went wrong. Because on your day off, you choose to do everything else that's not putting you where you're trying to go. That's my problem. Life don't work like that. If you want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life, then that's fine. I'm not talking about you. But I'm talking about all the other people that have no idea where to start or where they're going. You have to figure it out. You get your days off, you brainstorm, you figure it out. If you really want it and you're passionate about it, your brain will eventually find a way to get there. Your brain will find the first start. And then when you make the first one, then your brain will figure out the second one. But the thing is, the way how you got to try to keep up with your brain, when you get new ideas, you write it down so your brain can keep going. Because that's how my brain works. I'm using myself as an example. So if I get an idea, I write it down, screenshot it in my phone. If my brain come up with another excuse, not an excuse, another idea, sorry, and write it down again. Just so I can remember, because there's a lot of things go through my mind every day. So in order for me to keep up with my brain, I have to write it down and screenshot it. So when it's time to make videos, I don't have to sit down in the camera and be like, what the hell should I do? No. You notice I never did that? Not once in my whole videos I never did that. Because I know exactly what I'm doing, what I'm talking about, and what my whole video is about. Because I write it down, just so when that time comes, I know exactly what to make. If I can do it, why you think you can't do it? Well, I'm not you. That's not the point. You have a brain. If you want it as bad, your brain will figure it out. But you are investing all your time sitting down watching TV or with friends or doing everything else that's steering you away from exactly where you're trying to go. And what you don't understand is we get older every day by the day, and every day we can't get back the days that we lost. That's what you don't understand as yet. So every day you wake up is another opportunity for you to move one step forward into where you're trying to go. But you use all your spare time with friends and nonsense and doing a bunch of stuff that's putting you absolutely nowhere towards where you're wanting to go. I'm not saying you can't have a balance. Oh, but you need balance. I'm not saying you can't. But it's time to work. You can't take no days off. If you have time to go to the club and you have time to hang out with friends, you also have time to work on yourself. If you understand what I'm saying, can't take no days off. Now is not the time to take days off. You take a day off when you have arrived and it's time to celebrate. And let me say it one more time. Don't work for somebody else that you're so tired that when you get home, you can't work on yourself. Now it's not the time to take days off. Now is the time to keep pushing forward until you get where you want to go. Because every day you should be getting closer to wherever you're trying to go. Every day is a new opportunity. New. That's a new day for you to sit down and brainstorm, to figure out new ideas, to put you where you're trying to go while you're working your 9 to 5 job. All those nonsense, you need to cut those nonsense off and move on. All those friends that you have around you that's bringing absolutely nothing to your lifestyle. They don't want the same thing as you, but they have to sit down with you and drain your energy and send you home. And then you have to go to work the next day. You wake up the next day tired because your friend drained you for the whole night on your day off, that you didn't take the time out to work on yourself. So you're tired on your day off, that even when you go to work the next day, after 2 days off, you're tired on the first day back to work. And in your head, that's normal. The only thing that should be draining you is by investing your time within yourself and figuring out different things. That's the only way you should be tired. If you go to your 9 to 5 job tired, you should be because you were busy working on yourself, not busy sitting down and talking with friends or sitting down doing a bunch of stuff with people that's bringing absolutely nothing to your lifestyle that you're wanting so bad. And like I've said, if you're really passionate about it, your brain will figure out ways to get it. Trust me. Your brain will figure out how to get there. So, it's all up to you. If you want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life, that's fine. If you don't want to be in the bank and in the airport and flying all over the place and eating good food, that's fine. If you want to be a regular guy and you feel like what I'm saying is too much for you, then that's fine. Go be a regular guy. I'm talking to the people that want to go above and beyond and have no idea where to start. They're the ones I'm talking to. Now is not the time to take days off. If you don't got a job, you have more time on your hand. If you go to school, now is the time to start. Because when you go to school from what, 8 to 2 or 3? So from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 till you eat dinner, you have 4 hours to do something. Oh, but I have homework. How long does it take to do homework? And then on Saturdays and Sundays when you don't have school, you got 48 hours in the day. But guess what? You're sleeping for 15 hours for one day. You lose 30, what? That's 30 hours within 48 hours. You're sleeping more than how you're actually working on yourself. And in your head, oh, I'm just a kid. I'll figure it out as I go. The older you get, the harder it is. Because you're going to get older. You're going to have more responsibilities. Things are going to cost more. Then you're going to have to get a job. And then when you're in that job is going to steal your dream. And then you're going to be working so hard that when you get home, you have no time to work on yourself. And then you're going to be in that 9 to 5 job for at least 10, 15, 20 years. And then you're going to retire at 65 telling your grandkids that you want it to be something great. Can't take no days off. Now is not the time to take days off. The more time you have on your hand, that's more chance you have to pull it off. You got more time. You're even running out of time. You're going to school or you're working and you got more time. Oh, but I got a kid. This is why you should have did that before you get a kid. Oh, I have a kid. I can't do that now. I'm gonna have to work to support the kid. Then why didn't you do all of that before you had a kid? You know exactly what you were doing. And having a kid doesn't stop you from chasing what you want. You're just using your kid as an excuse. Your kid has absolutely nothing to do with you chasing your dream. You know why? Your kid didn't ask to come here. Your kid did not ask to come here. You brought this kid in this world. You need to figure out how you're going to take care of your kid and how you're going to work a 9 to 5 and how you're going to chase your dreams and give your kid a better lifestyle. Which in fact, if you were focusing on your dream from the beginning, you wouldn't have time to have a kid at a young age. And then you would have been where you want to go. Like, don't get me wrong. Having a kid is a blessing. But I'm sick and tired of hearing everybody say, oh, I can't do this because I got a kid. Your kid have absolutely nothing to do with you chasing your dream. That's the number one most excuse I've heard. If somebody comes to me and they ask me, oh, I wanted to do this, then why aren't you doing it? Oh, I have a kid. It's always the kid. Did your kid sit down and say, oh, I'm ready to be born? Or did you go do whatever you want to do and then brought that kid in this world? Huh? I'm asking you. No answer. Stop using your kid as an excuse and stop using your 9 to 5 job as an excuse. You can't take no days off. You took too much days off, that's why you have a kid. And then you took too much days off, that's why you're not where you should be. But you're sitting down pointing fingers at everything else but yourself. And in your head, that's normal. Because maybe everyone around you is doing it. Maybe it's a generational curse, so that's what you're used to. So mentally, oh, it's fine. I don't have to do this. You're belittling your own self. You're living less than what you should be. You have no idea of what God have in store for you. But guess what? You never made the step forward to get it. Instead, you were busy doing everything else. That when you reach 30, you're absolutely nowhere in life. And in your head, that's normal because your sister or your brother or your auntie or your uncle did the same thing. You know what I hear? Garbage. Nonsense. Not because somebody else did it mean you should do the same thing. You took too much days off. That's why you have all those excuses. If you had take no days off and focus on where you want to go, then you would have been where you wanted to be right now. Or if you're not there, you should be on the path to get there, if not halfway there. But you took too much days off. That's why you got more excuse. The more days off you take, the more excuses you make. You know why? Because the more time you have on your hand, the more nonsense you have to do, and the more nonsense you have to worry about, and then that hence the excuse. And you're looking at me like I'm stupid? Bro, listen to me. Take no days off. No is not the time to take days off. For you guys that want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life, it's fine. Do you. But for you guys that want to be great, you want to go above and beyond, you want to be somebody better in life, then this is for you. Take no days off. Don't listen to nobody. Focus on where you're going. Don't ruin your whole life. One mistake can change your whole life. Don't ruin your life. Aim for where you're trying to go. Then when you get there, that's when you can kick back for a bit. But now's the time to apply pressure on yourself. I hope this video was useful to you. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. I will be back doing more stuff. Go enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I post daily on them.